Country Underground. I'm joined here this morning by the fabulous Mid-North. How you guys going?
We're going really well.
Cool, yeah. So we're at Tamworth this year and you guys have been going around doing your thing. How's it been for you?
It's been great. This is our second Tamworth. So we came last year for the first time and we did 30 hours of shows in the 9 days that we were here.
Yeah.
And then this year we've come just for 3 days and we're doing a few shows. We've already played 2 today and we're playing another one tonight.
Yeah,
so we're kind of hit and running this year.
I bet. How you guys going? It's kind of the end of the week. Are you getting a bit drained out at all?
Sore feet.
Yeah.
Cuban heels. That's all.
Yeah, I bet. So yeah, have you guys been busking this year? Because you won the busking kind of competition last year.
Yeah, so as I said, it was our first year last year and we came up and we didn't know what to expect. And we just started busking and we got a really great response and then we ended up winning that out of 600 acts, which is fantastic. And then we went also in the Battle of the Bands. We won that as well, so it was great.
What an achievement.
I know, it was cool. It was heaps of fun.
Yeah, I bet it was. So how long have you guys been playing together?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, we're up to our second album, which is coming out in 2 months. And 3 years of awesome. It's been lovely, great fun.
Yeah, that's cool. So were you all guys friends or did you meet in uni or something? How did you guys form?
We live in the town of Bellingen, which is in New South Wales, near Coffs Harbour, and it's a town of 3,000 people. And so we moved there, my family and I, and instantly started looking for players. And we found these guys, and it just totally worked. And our voices worked together, and it's been great.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's go along. If you guys just want to name what you play, really. So
I'm Scott, and I play guitar and vocals.
Yeah, cool.
I'm Kath, and I do the harmonies and sometimes a beer bottle solo.
Oh, really? That sounds different, eh?
I'm Jamie, I play double bass.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Yeah, that's it. I'm John, on fiddle and mandolin and vocals. Yeah.
I'm Bill, I'm
Banjo.
I'm Banjo Bill. Banjo.
Nice, yeah. So have you guys gotten a chance to just kind of chill out for a day and walk around finding
Today.
Yeah.
We'll do today at some point.
Yeah, we've already done 2 shows, another one tonight, but from now till 9 o'clock tonight we're just cruising. So we'll have some food and coffee and just check out some stuff. We did check out Lonesome Train.
Oh, yeah.
We saw them last year. I think we became stalkers actually. It was awkward until we befriended them. They're like, these guys are here again. Anyway, they're fantastic. Like if you're going to check out a band, Lonesome Train, they are awesome.
Yeah.
Really good. We saw the Davidson brothers. They were great.
Another one. We had those guys in yesterday and so flamboyant and
Best, the charisma plus, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. What are some other acts you guys saw?
Marlon Williams is my tip.
Yeah.
I think he's great.
And Caitlin O'Hunnett. And who else is there? We saw Little Bastard last night.
Oh, yeah?
They were fun.
Yeah.
I like them. Anyone else? You're checking out Andy Baylor today?
Andy Baylor, yeah. It was always good.
Yeah. John, Bill?
Oh, that was a pretty good batch.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you guys have been working on some new stuff, I hear, yeah?
Yeah, in the last little while. We've just finished. We just got it back, so it's hot off the press. Have you got that album somewhere?
Yeah, here
This
it
is
is. This is the big fella.
So this is being released in a couple of months. So actually, as you're watching this, it might be released already. But this is Tales from a Mountain, which is 15 original tracks, and check it out. It's good. We like it. We're very happy with it.
Cool. Where did the artwork from the album come from?
Well, my awesome wife,
Yeah.
who is, I remember her from such things as being totally awesome, and my wife. She did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is the back of a friend of ours painting a little part of it that we liked, so we did that. And then inside are some photos.
Wow.
Can you see that?
Pretty pics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. The Mid-North, Tales from a Mountain.
definitely. That looks really cool, yeah. So I guess Mid-North Tales from the Mountain, obviously, you've got a mountain in there.
Yeah.
So do you guys go travelling a lot and stuff, or where's inspiration?
We do. Well, John lives on a
I
mountain.
live on Dorrigo Mountain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So he's at the top and we're at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah.
I don't know what that says, but
Says something. Says a little.
Nice.
so the Tales from the Mountain they're kind of a mix of different songs. Our first album is called You Were Right About the Stars, and that was about leaving the city and moving to the country. So that was kind of had a theme in it. And whereas this is just all different tales, and so it kind of makes sense to call it Tales from the Mountain.
Yeah, definitely. So out of the band, I guess, who kind of writes and stuff like that? Is there any inspiration that you have?
Yeah, I mean, I write most of them. Kath wrote a song. We do a couple of co-writes
Yeah.
with different people. My son Ilo helped me co-write 2 songs,
Oh, yeah.
which was awesome. So
Cool.
yeah. And my other son Poe is amazing. He's just there.
Oh, yeah.
To be forgotten.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, check it out. You'll be able to hear it online. I'm sure through iTunes and other outlets online, or you can contact us through the midnorth.com, and we can send you a copy.
Definitely. That sounds like a plan. Eh?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so you guys have been playing around, obviously, for a fair bit and stuff. How do you go, I guess definitely last year more than I say this year, but busking and stuff, did you do like full days of just on the streets kind of deal?
Kath?
Yes, we did do full days on the streets. It definitely felt like it. It was hard going to. We were sort of running from a gig back to the street, back to another gig, back to the street.
Yeah, so we're just busking between
Lugging
everything.
stuff.
So it was ridiculous actually. We just had, because we do, up here I don't know why, but there's lots of 3-hour shows. So I think we had like 8 or 9 of those 3-hour shows, and then we went out to Nundle, which is 50k that way.
Yeah.
And we kind of underestimated the time it would take to get there.
Okay.
So we stayed within the limit, speed limit, but we got there. Did another 3-hour show, came back, did another show. It was just ridiculous. So by the end, we lost our voices, and we were on the main stage at the end, and your voice just does an involuntary move to a completely different note.
Really?
We kind of embraced yodeling at the end. So yeah, it was cool. But it was heaps of fun. Honestly, we had a ball last year.
Yeah.
And to take out those 2 coveted kind of prizes was fantastic. And it made it worth it too. Like the money kind of helped, and a little bit of prestige goes with that, and people know who we are this year, and it's kind of getting us different places. So,
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess from having so much kind of success really from last year, how has it influenced this year for you guys?
Well, we've been doing lots more festivals. We've been asked to do lots more shows, which has been nice, and we haven't been able to take all of those up just because sometimes we're double booked or there's different things going on. October this year, the long weekend, we've already had 3 or 4 different people approach us. So we're doing the Moolumba Country Music Festival. We've also been asked to do this new festival down in the Hunter Valley, and we're going to see if we can do both of those. So it's really nice that people are contacting us now and finding us, which is great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Have you played at any kind of big festivals that was really memorable for you guys?
Yeah, we did Harrietville, which is the National Bluegrass Festival.
Yeah.
And that was great. So we kind of headlined the Friday night there, and that was wonderful. That was a really good show. We've done the Karua Bluegrass Festival again, which was great. We did the Friday night there, headlining that one, and that was awesome. There's just heaps of good festivals. We did Redlands this year, and up there with the band The Company and the Davidson Brothers and heaps of other acts. So I think Bluegrass Parkway was there.
Yeah.
And they're really good. So I guess we're just kind of stepping up into the next bit now. So it's been lovely.
Cool. So kind of also you're in a type of a kind of different really music genre. I mean, there's not much we hear at Tamworth, and there's a lot of country influences, but this is kind of the modern country, I guess you could say. Where does this music come from? Does it come from each of you, the inspiration and stuff?
Yeah, well, we're into bluegrass and mountain folk, so kind of hillbilly through to that, and then old timey. So that comes back from 1900s sort of on, and then 1946 was kind of when bluegrass sort of happened, and so that's kind of our roots. But then we do a modern take on that. So, but we still use the single mic, and we all kind of gather around and sing pretty close. Actually, what's amusing is when we get on like a 50-foot stage that's just huge, and you'd imagine, I don't know, Lee Koenigan running from one end to the other, right? And we just huddle around one mic in the middle. So this massive void,
Yeah.
Just we feel like a little tree frog in the middle.
Oh well, a bit of diversity there.
Yeah.
For you guys. Yeah, cool. What did you guys grow up listening to as well?
Bill?
Yeah.
I grew up listening to Mississippi John Hurt and Doc Watson and...
Patsy Cline?
No, not really.
He does know the lyrics to some Patsy.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
I'm a Patsy Cline fan.
Yeah.
And John?
Well, I probably grew up with rock and blues and got into country and more blues sort of things, and went from there to the bluegrass side of things, and now I really love the old-timey type things. Love the mountain music.
Jamie?
So anything country really, Mel Haggard, Webb Pierce, old time country.
Yeah. Cool.
Can I mention the Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great harmonies.
Great harmonies.
Yeah, we'll stick with that.
Cut that out.
The touring this year.
Great.
Yeah.
Just on a CD or two.
That's good. Yeah, what about yourself?
Well, I got into bluegrass maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Before that, there's acoustic music definitely, but I kind of went through anything from 70s punk, like Peter and the Test Tube Babies and stuff out of London, and then went through, God, that grunge thing got me, like I really dug that, and then I kind of went through a little bit of jazz, and now I'm not so much into jazz.
Fair enough.
Anyone that does like jazz, it's totally fine, it's valid, everything's valid.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. So and then now it's basically just bluegrass and old timey and hillbilly and mountain. So that's kind of what we're into. Like anything that's authentic, really. Like today, you've got so many people doing auto tune and whatever, and there's a place for that. But it just seems that there's so much of it that we kind of crave authenticity and anything from the heart that's just a real performance in almost any genre. If it's real and it makes you move, then yeah. And like it's funny, like yesterday we were watching. One of the bluegrass breakfasts, there's like, maybe 3 fiddlers on stage and a few other musicians. And the 3 fiddlers, one of them gave me goosebumps, and they're all great.
Yeah.
There's just one gave me goosebumps, and I was like, far out. That's it. That's what we're all chasing, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of it. Anything that does that, we're into.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I think you guys definitely fit into the path of originality. I mean, your music's awesome, and even your look, your style. I mean, it's definitely something to look out for.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys want to play a song?
We'd love to play a song.
That sounds good.
3 years she's waited, 3 years in June. 3 years she's waited, and know that she's been true. I love that Lucy Lou boys, I love that Lucy Lou. 3 years she's waited, I know that she's been true. Go down the mountain, leave me in the June. Go down the mountain, see my Lucy Lou. See my Lucy Lou boys, see my Lucy Lou. I'm going down that mountain, cause I get a lovely true. Lucy Lou. My love belongs to you, Lucy Lou.
So, what an amazing sound you guys have got. Honestly, can you believe this? I can't believe this. Anyway, guys, I definitely check this out. It's worth listening to. This is amazing. The Mid-North. Guys, thank you so much.
Georgia, thank you.
We're on Country Underground. We'll see you guys later.
Thanks to Country Underground.